Many vexatious tasks lie before the Royal Navy and before its comrades in the merchant.
Das seinen Mut, die mehr zu sehen vermag, dann wird unser Wille und unser deutscher Stahl auch die Not meistern. Deutschland, sieg heil!
If you're interested in World War II naval history or wargaming, this video series is for you. It's about Supremacy at Sea World War II, a PC game of strategy, operations and tactics that's very playable but also has realistic combat mechanics. This video will give you an overview of the features, functions and gameplay in Supremacy at Sea. First, we'll look at the features. It's a World War II era game, but you can continue to 1950. There are two sides in the war. You can play one side against the computer or against another player via play-by-email. There are 6 countries to choose from: the United States, Japan, Great Britain, France, Italy, or Germany. 3 theatres: the Pacific, the North and South Atlantic, and the Mediterranean. You can play the scenarios that come with the game in each theatre, or you can create your own, historical or hypothetical. Fight with ships, aircraft, and troops. Design your own ships or use historical ones. Invest in 12 key technologies. Increase the capabilities of your airfields and ports. Assemble fleets and give them missions like patrols, bombardments, convoys, mine-laying, amphibious assaults, or reconnaissance. When your orders are done, run the turn hour by hour, making tactical decisions like changing fleet orders and movement, or ordering or cancelling airstrikes. Change the length of a game turn, so you can play through the war as quickly or as slowly as you want. Now it's time to take a more detailed look at the things you can do in Supremacy at Sea. Your Admiral's office is your command centre. Use the blackboard in your office to access the main functions. Click Briefings to get reports on your strategic and economic situation. Click Build to make your strategic choices, like the ships, aircraft, troops and infrastructure that you want. Click Deploy to make your operational decisions, like deploying your aircraft and putting your ships into fleets and giving them orders. Finally, click Go to run the turn and make hourly tactical alterations. Let's review each of these in more detail. Click Briefings on the blackboard. On your desk is your situation report and some film reels. The situation report summarises your current situation and what happened in the last turn. The film reels show you a dynamic hour-by-hour replay of all of the action. The situation report has hyperlinked sections. It gives you overviews of your current economic situation, operations from the last turn, your technology and naval intelligence capabilities. Detailed appendices give action reports of all battles, surface, submarine and air, and you can even replay each surface battle with one click. Now let's look at the turn replay. To see the replay, click on the film reels at the right of the screen. Now you'll see the replay screen. Using the controls at the bottom of the screen, you can go backwards or forwards through the replay at varying speed, or go just hour by hour. Click the Options button to control the event messages that you want to see. Zoom in or out and drag the map around. Watch as events occur in real time. Move your mouse over the event to get the details. When battles occur, one click will show you the summary. For surface battles, one more click takes you to the replay. Now, let's look at building and deploying. Your command options here are huge, but so also is your power to delegate to your automated second-in-command anything you are not interested in or not yet confident in handling. You choose your second-in-command. He is a famous admiral, like Halsey, or Dönitz, or Yamamoto. His approach will be very cautious, aggressive, or very aggressive. Let's see how you use your 2IC to help build and deploy. Click on Build on the blackboard. There are 4 things to build: infrastructure, ships, troops, and aircraft. Click Infrastructure on the blackboard. With one mouse click, your 2IC can plan all your infrastructure. Change your strategy to change his plan. Accept the plan or edit any part of it. Then click Commit to commit the expenditure. You have now finished building infrastructure for the turn. Click Ships on the blackboard. With one mouse click, your 2IC can plan your whole navy. Review the plan, accept the plan or edit any part of it. Design or select your own ships. Then click Finished. You have now finished building ships for the turn. Now click Troops on the blackboard. Your 2IC has a plan to raise troop units. Accept it or edit any part of it. Then click Commit. You have now finished all your build tasks for the turn. They are as simple or as time-consuming as you want to make them. Now it's time to deploy your ships, aircraft, and troops. Click Deploy on the blackboard. Now you can deploy your fleets and aircraft and transfer your resources by land. Your main task is to deploy fleets. Let's look at this now. Click Form Fleets on the blackboard. With one click, your 2IC can plan all your fleet operations. The missions he creates are listed. Click on any to get details, including the intended route. You can cancel any or all of the missions, or lock in some, cancel the others, and get him to redo the plan. You can change how he forms his plans, changing the strategy, or the mission types he can create, or their priority. Change the numbers and ratios of ships for selected missions, or the mission objective hexes. Move ships between fleets any way you want. Change intended fleet routes to avoid enemy air and mine concentrations. And fine-tune fleet cruising speeds, waypoints and special orders like bombard and lay mines. Finally, set the rules of engagement for any fleet. These rules control the aggressiveness of the fleet and of every ship in the fleet. You have now finished fleet deployment. It can be as simple as one click, or more complex. It's your choice. Let's quickly look at how to deploy aircraft. Click Deploy Aircraft. With one click, your 2IC has deployed all your aircraft. Accept his plan or edit any part of it, then click Exit. Now, at last, it's time to run the turn and explore your tactical decision option. Click Go on the blackboard. Now you can see the Run Turn screen. The turn is calculated hour by hour. Force it to stop on key events, or pause whenever you want to. When paused, review the situation on the map in detail. Check any of your fleets for fuel consumption, damage, and aircraft availability. Check where the enemy fleets are and order your fleets to intercept, avoid, or shadow them. Or manually set new fleet routes and speeds, or change their rules of engagement. Review enemy air and mine concentrations when setting new routes, and check the reach of your own air power. Control airstrikes from your carriers and airfields directly or indirectly. Control strikes indirectly by setting general rules. There are 16 parameters you can set, like minimum enemy target values, minimum bomb weights to use against the enemy, minimum fighter escort strengths, and many more. Control airstrikes directly by nominating targets, amending the aircraft and bomb loads, or aborting strikes completely. Review and manage emergency returns to base. Control the event messages you want to see and want the action to stop on. That brings us to the end of this quick introduction. To learn more about SAS and to buy a copy, go to the website at www.navalwarfare.net. I thank you for taking the time to learn about SAS.